When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee, yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. Behold, all they that were incensed against thee shall be ashamed and confounded. They shall be as nothing, and they that strive with thee shall perish. Thou shalt seek them, and shalt not find them, even them that contended with thee. They that war against thee shall be as nothing, and as the thing of naught. For I, the Lord thy God, will hold thy right hand, saying unto thee, Fear not, I will help thee. Fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, saith the Lord, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth. Thou shalt thresh the mountains, and beat them small, and shalt make the hills as chaff. Thou shalt fan them, and the wind shall carry them away, and the whirlwind shall scatter them. And thou shalt rejoice in the Lord, and shalt glory in the Holy One of Israel. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. And with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider. With thee also will I break in pieces man and woman, and with thee will I break in pieces old and young, and with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid. I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock, and with thee will I break in pieces the husbandman and his yoke of oxen, and with thee will I break in pieces captains and rulers. And I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea all their evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, saith the Lord.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to us younger brothers, and peace and blessings. Salutations to the hopeful lake out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful lake, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. All right, and what I want to get into this morning, okay, is dealing with the inheritance, okay, of Israel, okay, because, just meditating on it, I was thinking on how pretty much Esau, Edom, has deceived, okay, society, okay, into a mindset, okay, that doesn't involve rulership, no one on the planet Earth pretty much is concerned about rulership. Like, everyone is so, obsessed with trying to get rich, getting clout, okay, having these high positions within society, okay, But Esau Edom has pretty much deceived everyone with so much distraction and vanity, things that don't matter, that no one pretty much thinks about rulership. Okay, if you go to, the barbershop and start talking about rulership, okay, all Jake gonna think about is, another Black Wall Street. Okay, they're gonna think about, black businesses and black economics, but they're not gonna go into the whole spectrum of actual rulership. Okay, you go to your job and if you start speaking about rulership, they will look at you, we will be looked at as if we was bugged out. If we were to do that, just to start random conversations, okay, in a restaurant, talking about rulership, okay, we will be looked at as bugged out because Esau Edom has done a great job of dumbing, everybody down, okay, to the mindset of peasants, okay, and the people that are, chasing the bag and getting money. Pretty much, they're just peasants with more privileges, okay. But one thing about the Bible, as the scriptures say, matter of fact, let's go ahead and share the blue letter. Okay, we just roll in the spirit. Okay. Should be good. All right. So when you go into the Bible, one thing about it, when you go to the book of St. John, all right, chapter 3. All right, and this is a statement made by Yahweh Shai. All right. Now this is St. John 3:1. It said there was a man of the Pharisees named Nicodemus, a ruler of the Jews. Okay, so he was a ruler, he was high up amongst, the sect of the Pharisees. Okay, but he was a secret disciple. All right. Verse 2 said, the same came to Yahushua by night and said unto him, Rabbi, we know that thou art a teacher from the Most High, for no man can do these things that thou doest except the Most High be with him. Okay. So he's a secret disciple and he believes, because it wasn't popular to believe Yahushua if you was of, certain sects amongst our people. Okay. Because the Pharisees were stuck, okay, in an old traditional way, and they couldn't understand, all right, the purpose of Yahushua. Okay. And we're gonna expound on that a little more. And it says, Yahushua answered and said unto him, verily I say unto thee, except a man be born again, he cannot see the kingdom of the Most High. And see, we had to be completely born again in the way that we think. It has and it's something that's a continual process. It's not a snap of the fingers and everything that that we was raised in and just erased. Okay, but we begun the process, because when a baby is born again, that's not the end of it. That baby starts to develop. It's like when a baby is born, okay, that's just the beginning of the process, and then that baby starts to develop, okay, until the point was a functioning adult, okay. And that's how we are as believers. We had to be born again, okay, which means everything is new to us now. All right. And then we start to develop from there. And one thing that this ministry has developed, within the believers is a mindset towards rulership. Okay. Nothing in this society, okay, was gearing us for rulership. Christianity doesn't deal with rulership. Okay, you go to the spiritual realm. They even got songs which say they're just gonna walk around heaven all day. Like they just gonna be in the spiritual realm and that's it, just walking around. Okay, singing hymns. Okay, Egyptology has nothing to do with rulership. They still talking about an old empire that the Most High destroyed, which that wasn't even their empire. They were slaves in their empire, because mostly Jakes that's into their Egyptology. Okay, you have the people of Sudan, which was the actual Mizraim, okay, those modern day Sudanese people, they're not even Egyptologists, and they were the real Egyptians. Okay, that was really Mizraim. But you got niggas that's into Egyptology, and that doesn't they don't go into rulership. Okay, what does Polite talk about? Manipulating the sciences. Okay, look at the debates. Matter of fact, real quick, let's go here. Let me share this. Okay, but nothing of this society was gearing us towards rulership. And I'm gonna give some examples. That's why we had to be born again, and then we developed a mindset towards rulership. Okay, we had to start over, and this word has changed our whole perspective on everything. Now, let's just watch a few clips. You know, this from the brother Eliasha Wamba, page 2 through in information. Okay, now let's watch this clip. Now, this is a doctrine amongst this Egyptology madness. All right, now let's listen to Eve.
This the way in, baby.
I need for you to scientifically prove that the female egg is dead and there's no life. That's one. Two, you said that the life comes from you. Now, if you study science, you'll find out there's something called the Bartholin gland that the female has. And this gland it makes her possible to secrete semen. Yeah. This means that she can create life without you. So this is the case.
I want to know when it's been done.
Now, what's the purpose of that? Okay. What's the purpose of that? Okay, let's say you do. All right, if you're able to pull that off, which that's not what the Bartholin gland is for. Okay, the Bartholin gland pretty much, creates, lubrication. Okay, natural lubrication for the woman to receive a man. Okay, it has nothing to do with creating semen. All right, but let's just say that that can happen. Okay, the nigga woman is able to pull it off. She has a baby by herself. She created semen within herself, and the semen, penetrate the egg, and she's able to have a baby by herself. What? You gonna stand on the Altima, the Nissan Altima, and pop a bottle because you did that? Okay, because if you do that, so-called white man still gonna have an Air Force. He's still gonna control all the money. He's still gonna control all the resources. Okay, he's still gonna control all the schools, the media. Okay, so if you're able to pull that off, what does that leave us? Still in captivity, man. Okay, this is what Egyptology is producing. It has nothing to do with rulership. They talk about all those ancient kings and pharaohs. That wasn't even your people, because if those ancient kings and pharaohs, all right, well, here now, they'll be beating your ass, man. Okay? So all these things that our people are into, that has nothing to do with rulership. Let's play a couple more. Listen to this Jake here. Let's listen to this. Listen to Jake, man.
In heaven, Charles. No strikes. Something you hope you can get a brand new one anytime you want.
A job, Steve.
I don't went to heaven so I can work. New job. In heaven, Charles. No strikes. Something you hope you can get a brand new one anytime you want.
job, Steve.
I don't went to heaven so I can work. New job.
Done. Products of Christianity. Jake said he want a job in heaven. He said, we got to do something, Steve. You see how far removed, because you know he's a Christian, all right? But you see how far Esau Edom has removed, okay, our people from being rulership minded, kingdom minded, okay? You see that completely done. So our people have no mindset towards rulership. A nigga is completely comfortable with the way things are now. And let's get there because you had Jake and that mindset back then. Okay. Play one more and then we'll go back to and play one more. And this is all product of all these philosophies, but nothing leads to govern the earth in righteousness, man. Okay. So let's get one more. This is what Esau wants you niggas doing for eternity, man. Okay. And that's, and that's what Esau wants, Jake to be doing forever, man. Okay. Christianity has our people on the hamster wheel. Okay. A doctrine that doesn't forward them in any type of way. You'll never think about rulership within Christianity, man. Okay. All you're going to think about is forgiveness. And when you speak about forgiveness, it's always towards Esau Edom. Because you niggas don't forgive each other. Okay? You niggas hold feuds. Okay? I mean, you don't even see family reunions anymore. Summertime you used to see, multiple family reunions at the park, and you don't even see that anymore, man. You niggas don't even like each other like that. Okay? A complete failure, man. All right? So now let's get back to the scriptures, because once again, once we're born again, what do we start developing? A mindset towards rulership, man. Okay? And I'm infatuated, with how kingdoms are ran, when you go back to the scriptures, let me. All right. So I'll read this again in St. John 3:3. It says, Yahushua answered and said unto him, Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born again, he cannot see the kingdom of the Most High. Okay, and Yahushua was addressing Nicodemus, who was of the sect of the Pharisees, because the Pharisees, all right, were content with being subjugated to the Romans. Okay, they was content with the earth being ran in wickedness as long as they had a particular, all right, status within society, and we're going to prove it. Now you go to St. John 8. All right, you go to the book of St. John chapter 8, verse 23. It says, and he said unto them, ye are from beneath, I am from above. Ye are of this world, I am not of this world. Okay, and he was speaking to the leaders, the scribes and Pharisees. Okay, and he was telling them that they was from beneath by their mindset. And the masses of our people now have a beneath way of thinking. Okay, a nigga pinnacle stops at being, you know, a CEO of a Fortune 500 company, one of the Edomites, you know, Fortune 500 company. Okay, you got, you know, LeBron say he wants to own the NBA team. Okay, that's where a nigga mind stop it. Okay, being a billionaire, then a nigga mind stops there. Okay, it don't get, you know, Beyonce, that's the pinnacle. Jay-Z, like you see him push Jay-Z and Beyonce in your face, where pretty much that's your pinnacle, that's your peak. Okay, being a high level slave within this society, it's a beneath way of thinking. And Esau push it to you like these niggas got some type of power, like they some type of royalty. No, okay, they're a small part of Esau's infrastructure, man. Okay, replaceable. You see, so you go here in the same chapter, you get St. John 11, and Jake gonna say it out of his mouth, man. Okay. All right, this is St. John 11 and 47 says, then gathered the chief priests and the Pharisees a council and said, what do we? For this man doeth many miracles. If we let him thus alone, all men will believe on him, and the Romans shall come and take away both our place and nation. Okay, Jake was content with their status and their position within the Roman Empire, just like now. Okay, we're gonna get a lot of backlash from Jake because they're gonna look as if we're messing up their good thing in Rome, man. Okay, let's see, does it give us some in these different translations? Okay. Pretty much say the same thing. Yep. Okay. But it shows you the mindset that our people was in. Okay. They was concerned about their status. Okay. Yahushua was speaking rulership. Okay. When you go to Yahushua was speaking rulership, and Jake was offended, man. Okay. When you go into it, when Yahushua started off his gospel, when you go to the book of Mark, he came out the gate talking about rulership, man. When he was talking to the disciple, he was always mentioning rulership, man. This is Mark 1 and 14. It said, now after that, John was put in prison. Yahushua came into Galilee, preaching the gospel of the kingdom of the Most High. What is a kingdom, man? That's rulership. That's a king's domain. You see, everybody throw that word kingdom around so loosely. What does that mean? Okay? Yahweh Shai come out the gate talking about rulership, man. Okay? And Jake was offended. Jake was worried about, their little living conditions in Rome, man. The hell with these living conditions, man. And see, we to the point now, hey, that's why scripture say what they hated their lives unto death. Because we not in rulership, man. And the earth is being ran in wickedness, man. Okay? Now you get this word in the let's see, in the Greek.
Strong's G 932. Basileia.
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 Okay? And you go into it. It said royal power, kingship, dominion, okay, the rule. You see? Now you jump down here, it says a kingdom, the territory subject to the rule of a king. You see that? The territory subject to the rule of a king. This is what Yahweh Shai is speaking of, man. The gospel of the kingdom. This is the good news. Okay? This is the good news. That there's a kingdom coming to Israel. Okay? And Yahweh Shai, King, is going to reign in righteousness, man. You see? And Jake was offended. Let's finish that in Mark. Just like now, Jake is offended at rulership, man. Because Jake don't want no responsibility, man. That's something I noticed about Jake. The men that was raised by this generation of women, okay, this batch of single mother Israelite men that are adults now, okay, they won't know nothing to do with responsibility, man. They don't want to accept no type of challenge. Anything that challenged them, Jake shut down, man. Okay. That's why a lot of Israelites are just going to be wiped out, man. Okay. And it's all through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai that the Lord put, the spirit on us to start what, man? Being groomed for what's to come. You see, like, we have to understand, we have to be pulled away and separated from our people so we can be groomed for this, man, because we had to depend on Jake. Niggas will never want to leave this situation, man. Okay? Niggas will march forever. Niggas we will be content with a stimulus check forever. Okay? Facebook and Instagram, some shoes and, the 2K. See, Jake will be content with that forever, man. But see, the house of David is being raised up, man. And the house of David want it all. Okay? We want it all, man. This is the book of Mark, chapter 1 and 15, is saying the time is fulfilled and the kingdom of the Most High is at hand. Repent ye and believe the gospel. Repent ye and believe the gospel. Okay? Repent ye and believe the gospel, man. The kingdom of the Most High is at hand. Okay? And see, Yahweh Shai earned the kingdom, because see right here, it's saying the kingdom of the Most High. But then when you go to Colossians, remember what kingdom means. Now, this is the Apostle Paul writing. Apostle Paul had a mindset towards rulership. Okay, when you think of Apostle Paul, you think of, breakdowns and, him publishing most of the New Testament. Okay, but the Apostle Paul had a mindset towards rulership. And we're going to get it. This is Colossians 1 and 12. It says, giving thanks unto the Father, which have made us meet to be partakers of the inheritance of the saints in light, because it's his will. you know, because it was the Most High's mercy that he chose who he chose, all right, to be awakened, you know, to be separated and start the conditioning of the kingdom to come. Okay, it says, who have delivered us from the power of darkness. Yeah, we just seen the power of darkness. Okay, Eve talking about a Bartholin gland. Okay, Jake saying he want a job in heaven. Okay, you know, that madness at the church house. There's darkness, man. Okay, our people that's all into this American dream and, you know, into this westernized culture, man. There's darkness, man. Vanity. But we was delivered from that. Okay, it says, who have delivered us from the power of darkness and have translated us into the kingdom of his dear son. You see that? The kingdom of his dear son, Yahushua, because Yahushua earned the kingdom. Okay, let's get that. When you go to Daniel, you always get it. Daniel 7th chapter. When Yahushua said it is finished, he was brought back to the Father. Okay, when he said it was finished, he was finished everything that he was sent to do, and then he was resurrected, and then he ascended up. Okay, he tarried with the believers for a while, you know, certain believers for a while. Then he left in the chariot, and the chariot brought him to the heavenly Father. Okay, and what was given to him? Okay, the Son of Man presented. This is Daniel 7:13. I saw in the night vision and beheld one like the Son of Man came with the clouds of heaven and came to the Ancient of Days, and they brought him near before him, and there was given him in the ancient days of the Most High. So he was summoned to the throne. Okay, and like we said before, when you come before the throne, all right, the king can make a decision that change your whole life. Okay, he can upgrade everything about you, man, with his decision making. Okay, so Yahushua was in favor of his father. Okay, the Most High, the king of everything. You see, and what was given to him. Okay, and there was given him dominion and glory and a kingdom that all people, nations, and languages should serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion, and which shall not pass away, and his kingdom, all right, that which shall not be destroyed. Okay, so he was given everything, and it was promised to him from the beginning. He had to earn it. Okay, and we're on our mission to earn the kingdom. Okay, so remember, he was giving people, and he was giving, you know, actual people, dominion over people, dominion over lands. And let's get it. This Psalms 2:7 says, I will declare the decree. The Lord Yahweh Bashem Al-Shah have said unto me, thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee. So the Heavenly Father created Yahweh Shah, okay, to be the king. Okay, he was created for this, man, for this rulership. This is when the Heavenly Father brought Yahweh Shah forth. This is what he's telling his son when it was just him and Yahweh Shah. Okay, we had to go back. That's what this thing has always been about. Okay, this ain't no new idea. You know, most I just thought of this on the fly. Okay, this is Psalms 2:8. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance. People, the why I read in Daniel 7:13, and all, okay, people, languages. We're gonna read it again just to drive it home. It says, ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Okay, what does kingdom mean? The territory that's subjugated to a king. And what's gonna be their territory? The earth. Okay, and if you have earth, that means you have resources, but the earth has to be worked. So it wouldn't be no point of us having the earth without the human resources, which is the heathen, man. That's part of our inheritance. It's a package deal. The heathen are a part, okay, of the inheritance, man. Okay. So Yahweh Shai, when he finished what he was to do, the Heavenly Father granted him what he promised him from the beginning. Let's read it again. This is Daniel 7:14. And there was given him, okay, Yahweh Shai, dominion and glory and the kingdom, okay, and that kingdom consists of what? The earth, the territory that's under a king's domain, okay, is the earth, okay. It said that all people, nations, and languages should serve him. Ask of me, and I will give thee the heathen for an inheritance. His dominion is an everlasting dominion which shall not pass away, in his kingdom that which shall not be destroyed. Okay? This is a new rulership coming to the earth, man. Okay? This is what this thing is about. Okay? When you go to Isaiah, heathens are a part of that inheritance, man. And see, this is why the Bible conflicts with a Western way of thinking. I think it's 54. All right, this is Isaiah 54:3. It says, "For thou shalt break forth on the right hand and on the left." Okay, and that's gonna be us expanding as a people. Okay, we're gonna get in power, and guess what? We're gonna populate, man. When we come back out of those chairs, we're gonna populate, man, and we're gonna expand. The kingdom is meant to expand. Okay, and it says, "And thy seed shall inherit the Gentiles." Okay, you see that? When our children are born in the kingdom, they're already going to have, okay, slaves, servants that they're going to inherit. Okay? Because guess what? One thing about people, they reproduce themselves. See, our society ain't gonna be like this one where you got, in our kingdom, you ain't gonna be, condoms and you see, birth control and abortion. No, the Gentiles gonna have to be fruitful. Okay, they're gonna be fruitful. Okay, they're gonna be breeding because our offspring are gonna need servants. Okay, and this is foreign talk to a nigga, man. Like Elias Woman say, you say this to a nigga, they'll make us better than them. We ain't no better than them, you know. But then it's a nigga with a back brace on, okay, unloading the Coca-Cola truck tone. That don't make us better than them, okay. Nigga whole spine, nigga spine on life support, but then a nigga tell you it don't make us no better than them, man. And that's why the Most High just finna remove a lot of niggas from the earth. They just gotta go to the spiritual realm, take them, a little break. Okay. And when they come back, they're gonna see a functioning kingdom in the earth, man. Okay. Because even they gonna come back to an inheritance, man. That's how beautiful Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai is. That's how merciful the Most High is, man. Okay? But reading it again, it said, "For thou shalt break forth on the right hand and on the left, and thy seed shall inherit the Gentiles and make the desolate cities to be inhabited. Okay, through what? Repopulation, man. Okay, and we're gonna have a vast slave population, man. Okay, of servants, and we're not gonna, after 1,000 years, these heathens are gonna rejoice in the rulership of Israel, man. Okay, they're gonna rejoice in the rulership of Israel after, you know, got beat that Edomite influence off of them, man. Okay, but they're gonna see this is this is the way. Okay, this is Proverbs 29:2 said, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. There's gonna come a time where the heathen they're gonna be able to enjoy a righteous kingdom, man. Okay, there ain't gonna be no women's liberation. Ain't gonna be, you know, us putting a man against a woman and, you know, constantly going to war with the heathen. And no, man, it's gonna be done away with. Esau gonna be through. When that nigga removed, everybody gonna rejoice, man. When Esau is removed from the earth, everyone's gonna rejoice. Okay? It says, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn, and this is what we're under now. Okay? And the earth is about rulership, man. And pretty much this is Jacob and Esau, man. The righteous and the wicked. Right now, the wicked aren't ruling, but Jacob, okay, is being raised up, okay, for the next rulership, man. Okay, if a brother can post that in I think there's Proverbs 11. Get a couple of brothers' precepts. A nigga crying about Sesame Street, man. You know, nigga making a big deal about Sesame Street, man. That's also, and there's also I lost my thought. Yeah, that's also the result of having women at the forefront of a nation, man. Okay, a nation of people become extremely petty, man. Okay, because you gotta understand, if you're a king, if you're in rulership, okay, and you're a part of a royal nation, you think you would be thinking about a goddamn Sesame Street character, man? Okay, you think that's even a thought? Okay, but when you have women at the forefront of a nation like our people today, okay, the nation is all over the place, man. To where things that ain't even a big deal is a big deal. Okay, so what if Bert and Ernie do apologize to you niggas? Then what, man? Okay, then what? Come on, man. God damn. Let's see. Let's get that in Sirach 10. Let's get Sirach 10 and 14 through 17. Yep. And a couple of precepts from the brothers. This is heavy here. Yep, this from the brother Yeholah, Judah, Israel, Psalms 21:1. It said, the king shall joy in thy strength, O Lord Yahweh, and in thy salvation, how greatly shall he rejoice. Yeah, man, because, you know, the Most High is going to give his sons back their strength, you know, to dominate the earth in righteousness, man. We're going to rejoice in that, man. And the main thing is to set the earth back up in righteousness, man. That's gonna be priority one. To place things back in order where things supposed to be, man. You know, to organize the earth back in righteousness, man. The earth to yield forth this strength, man. You know, because guess what? As a king, we're gonna be responsible for the ecosystem, the animals. Okay, we're gonna have to get all those things back right, man. Okay, everything being set back in order, man. Okay, it's feminist and all that's gonna be removed completely. Okay, all this idolatry and paganism, all that's gonna be removed completely, man. That's the first thing we're gonna be establishing in the earth, man. Verse 2 says, Thou hast given him his heart's desire and has not withholden the request of his lips. Yeah, and we're gonna get those perks that come with it. Okay, there's perks that come with rulership, you know, but we can't neglect the responsibility that comes with it, man. Okay, and this is the lesson that we've learned in this society, man. Okay, verse 3, Psalms 21:3 said, For thou preventest him with the blessings of goodness, thou settest a crown of pure gold on his head. You see that? These things are coming, man. Okay. Psalms 21:4 says, He adds life of thee, and thou givest it to him, even the length of days forever and ever. Immortality, man. Okay, because who wouldn't want to be a king forever, man? Okay, who wouldn't want to be a king forever? You see, it's then in your youth, you know. Let's get this. From the brother Azariah, GMS Truth in Orlando, Numbers 24:19. Out of Jacob shall come he, okay, that shall have dominion, just Yahushua shall destroy him that remaineth in the city. Okay, and this is Yahushua. Okay, so from amongst our people, and see, Jake hate to see any type of success amongst another Jake. Okay, the evil eye curse is consuming Jake, man. And a nigga would jeopardize his situation just to see another Jake fail, man. You know, I see it on a daily basis, man. Niggas will jeopardize their well-being in their own situation just to make sure that another Jake doesn't get up too high, man. Okay, and that's why a lot of niggas just finna be eradicated from from the scene, man. You know, they're counterproductive against what Yahushua is doing in the earth, man. Okay, and it's finna be a removing, okay, of all setbacks, man. Okay. Now this is the brother Bayan Yasha'Allah. This is Sirach 10:14. Said the Lord have cast down the thrones of proud princes and set up the meek in their stead. Okay, and the scripture say what? The meek shall inherit the earth. Because see, the number one thing is humility, man. The scripture say the greater thou art, the more humble thou shalt be. You know? And we have to see we're being groomed to be well-rounded rulers, man. Okay? Not to be proud, you know, not to be too lenient. Okay? We're learning how to judge, you know, situations, okay, in the spirit, you know? And humility is a forgotten art amongst our people, man. Okay, and Jake is a proud slave. And this is your brother GMS in the Truth of Orlando, Isaiah 32:1. It says, Behold, a king, Yahushua shall reign in righteousness, and princes shall rule in judgment. That's the rest of the 144,000, man. Okay? This is what the Bible is speaking of, man. When you really get into the Bible, this is the gist of it, man. Isaiah 1:26, it says, and I will restore thy judges at the first, okay, and thy counselors at the beginning. Afterward, thou shalt be called the city of righteousness, the faithful city, man. Okay, the reestablishing of Israel as a superpower in the earth, man. Okay, and it's gonna be in righteousness, man. And Yahweh Shah was always speaking of it, man. Let's get a few more just to prove their point, man. Okay. When the disciple asked Yahweh Shah, all right, when you go to Matthew 19:27, it said, then answered Peter and said unto him, behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? And Yahweh Shah said unto them, verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, okay, ye shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay, and that means that what? That they're gonna have high positions within the kingdom. Okay, now they're not gonna be judging the 12 tribes, like Israelites gonna be getting stoned. No, it means that these are gonna be the chief executives under Yahweh Shai. Okay, which means they're gonna make decisions concerning the nation. They're gonna be higher up, okay, in the courts of Yahweh Shai, making decisions for the nations, and it's gonna be all in righteousness, man. Okay, and it says, and everyone that have forsaken houses or brethren or sisters or mother, all right, or wife or children or lands for my name's sake shall receive an hundredfold and shall inherit everlasting life. And this is a declaration from the king. You see, like in the king, like when you would come before the courts, you come before the king's court, man, and he would then make proclamations and decrees concerning your situation. And this is what Yahweh Shai is doing. Like, look, them lands you lost, you're gonna get that back a hundredfold. Okay, the people you lost, you're gonna get that back a hundredfold. You see, matter of fact, you're gonna get it, and you're gonna inherit everlasting life. That's part of the inheritance, man. Okay, that's part of the inheritance is everlasting life, man. Who wouldn't want to enjoy, okay, wives forever, man? Beautiful women forever. Okay, good wine, good food. Seeing the earth, man, traveling. Who wouldn't want to enjoy that forever, man? Family. That's one of the main things I can't wait to get back to. It just that seeing the family structure being put back in order, man. Every son that you have has an inheritance, okay? Lands and authority that he's over. Okay, every daughter that you have is gonna be married off, okay, to Israelite man of nobility, man. Okay, who wouldn't want that forever? You see, this is what this thing is about, man. Okay, but many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be forever. And the last shall be first. I'm stuck on forever, man. And when you go to, because it's meant for us to be last right now, and pretty much, this is a comfort where we not, like the scriptures say, we ain't fretting because of these positions that we in, because this is building character, man. Being in this low condition is building character for us, man. That's going to play a part in how we govern the earth and righteousness, man. When you go to 2 Timothy, what was the mindset of the Apostle Paul? This is 2 Timothy 4:7. It says, I have fought a good fight, I have finished my course, I have kept the faith. Henceforth, there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day, and not to me only, but unto all them also that love his appearance. So the Apostle Paul spoke about what? A crown. Okay? He was speaking of rulership. Okay? And not to him only, but also them that love his appearance, man. And we hate the appearance of Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? Let's see if we go into the word crown. If you give us something in Greek. Okay. There you go. Yep.
Strong's G 4735. Stephanos. Stephanos.
Okay, crown. Okay. And it says a crown says a mark of royal or in general exalted rank. Okay. Exalted rank. You see that? This is what we got coming, man. All right. Exalted rank, man. And it's going to be all in righteousness, man. So let's go here. I'll probably end it here with St. John. We talk about this all day, man. I think it's 22 I want. I think Luke. How I was always speaking about it, man. You know, when you go into the Gospels, rulership was always a major topic of Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? This is Luke 22 and 28. It says, "Ye are they which have continued with me in my temptations." Okay? And we really finna be tried in these times. You know, if they get ready to demonize Yahweh Shai, the doctrine, the brother, okay, this word, we're gonna have to continue and follow Yahweh Shai whithersoever he goeth, because the scripture say if we suffer with him, we shall reign with him, man. So we have to get our minds to get ready to suffer, man. You know, and the spirit has brothers to paint these pictures of the kingdom so we can understand why we're suffering, man. Even you know, the disciples asked, you know, what we're gonna get, and Yahweh Shai, he painted the picture, man. You know, so we can understand the mark that we're pressing towards, man. Okay, and while we're suffering, you see, we're not suffering to you know, to be the NBA Finals MVP. Okay, be the first black, you know, first black man with $10 billion. No, we're suffering for eternal rulership. It's gonna be in righteousness. There's gonna be some major changes, man. The earth is finna finna get back to paradise, man. Okay, we gotta be big thinkers, man. You see, Yahweh Shai, he coming to make some major moves in the earth, man. And these scriptures is developing us to be big thinkers, man. And we finna have to have faith on a whole nother level, man. Okay, this devil is overcome. Esau is defeated. You know, we're just playing this thing out. Like, that's another thing. The Lord will, maybe me and the brother Tazwan can go into it later on. But see, prophecy gonna happen. Like anything outside of prophecy is is vanity. But prophecy gonna happen, you know? And we just pray that we endure and stay within on the right side of prophecy, man, which is in the favor of Yahweh Shema Shai, not his wrath. Okay? This is Luke 22:29 says, I appointed to you a kingdom as my Father have appointed me. You see that? And I appoint unto you a kingdom as my Father have appointed me, that ye may eat and drink at my table in my kingdom. You see that? And sit on thrones judging the 12 tribes of Israel, man. Okay? And we want a spot at the table, man. Okay, the table of Yahweh Shai. Okay? You got the nigga woman, when she asked that question, what she bring to the table? I am the table. No, Yahweh Shai the table. Okay? And we want to see that, man. So that's the point. I think the point been made. Lord will. Okay, you brothers and you few sisters were edified, man. And we have an inheritance, and that's everything, man. Okay, and that's everything. So Lord will, you brothers and you few sisters edified. Till next time, I say Shalom, Kwam Yashala, Abba Babal, DTA soon, Shalom.